Greetings everyone, this is DJ Kidna aka Kit Copper from the TV Nihon forums, bringing today a brand new Japanese toy review. It's been a long time since my last one. A lot of things have happened between now and then. Got a new camera for one thing, so this will be much higher quality than all my last reviews. As an advisory, one of the other things that are new is we have a cat. So if you hear any random noise in the background or see a random streak fly across the screen, that would be Grant, our cat. So, moving right along, to commemorate my return to the Japanese toy review, I will be going back to where I first started. And my first review was the Faiz Excel watch from Kamen Rider Faiz. So today, we'll be reviewing from Kamen Rider Faiz the DX Delta Driver in all its glory. Every video I've seen of the actual Delta Driver has pretty much just been a short demo of the main features using what I consider a cheat just to kind of show off all the sounds it does. I will not be doing that. I will be doing a full human interaction with all the parts of the toy because that's what these reviews are all about. I will, however, notify you that I will not be using the original toy to its full extent. What I mean by that is I will not be using the original straps that came with it, as those are made for Japanese children, which I am not, obviously. Instead, I will be using one of the adult belt mods as created by MrArmyShop from Yahoo Japan. And his are really good belt mods. He's really professional with it. It's got custom molded pieces, and it's leather and nylon straps. It's durable and it's awesome. So just to show that off, here it is in all its beauty. These are molded pieces right here, as well as this and this, as the original toy didn't really come with much of a back. This right here is leather, and then it's a nylon strap on the inside. So a nice little plug for MrArmyShop. The belt, pretty much the only features of the belt is that it holds the driver, which is the little grip phone thing, the Delta memory right here, and it has all the nice little holders for other things. Overall though, pretty nice little role play set. Putting this on is a little bit more difficult since it's not the original belt. It doesn't have a buckle in the back, so you can't put it on like in the actual show, but it's a little bit easier that way as long as you make sure it's nice and sturdy. So, the actual toy. All the electronics, everything that the toy can do, lights, sounds, everything, all come from this. This is the Delta grip foam. On the holster here is the barrel for the gun, which, as in Faiz gear fashion, is made to look like an everyday item. In this case, a camcorder. Yes, that's kind of an old school way of saying it, but hey, I'm an old school kind of guy. Complete with molded play button, all that stuff on there. So that goes right on here. Uses the same holster system as pretty much every Rider series to date. So putting this on, it's got a nice little clip on it now with the mod. So it goes on like this, and this is how the whole set looks. Belt, barrel, grip foam. Turning this on switch at the top. The only light on this toy is the antenna piece right here, which is a little bit of a disappointment when I get into the rest of the toy, but I'll show that to you later on. All the functions are voice commands, and what I mean by the quotes of voice commands, well, I'll show that to you later about how it works. Flipping this up is the little phone call connectioning sound. All commands, you hold down the trigger and speak right into the speaker right down here. The commands that are in this toy include the Henshin standing by, the burst mode, which the command is fire, charge, which recharges burst mode, and then the exceed charge commands when it's in exceed charge mode. The only other sound effects are the connectioning and then error when you don't do something right. So that's error right there. So going right into the role play section of the toy. Henshin. So demonstrate that again. Henshin. Clicks right in. There's a little release button right up here, right in front of where the on switch is on the other piece. So once in this mode, this is now Delta transformed with his weapon, and the next command is fire for burst mode. Fire. So it gives you 12 rounds, at which point you run out of ammo, and you have to recharge it with the charge command. Charge. Which gives you 12 more shots. After that, put the Delta memory through the top slot right here. Goes into the exceed charge mode. Open this up for roleplay accuracy. Nice little target on the screen. Kick. And that's the exceed charge. You can say any kind of exceed charge you want to do for it. Punch. Gave me a little error there, excuse me. Punch. And so that's how that works. Now, the way that the Delta driver works is the voice commands doesn't actually do voice commands. If it did, it'd be incredibly expensive and it wouldn't work for everybody. Instead, what it has is a vibration sensor, which if you are holding down the command trigger and then you vibrate the sensor inside the handle, it tells it to do the command in whatever mode it is. When it's like this, anything you do to set off the sensor will do henshin. When it's like this, anything you do will set off burst mode. When you've run out of bullets for burst mode, anything you do will do charge. And then like this, anything you do to set off the sensor will do exceed charge. So to demonstrate that, Kamen Rider. Nice little joke there. Also, to demonstrate just how anything will pretty much set it off as long as it's direct contact to the sensor. Or, my personal favorite, nothing at all. You just gotta wiggle it around a little bit. Which lets you do all kinds of fun stuff, like spinning it. Wasn't really spin there, but you get the idea. Well, you get the idea. The point is even though it's a very simplistic way of programming it and it kind of runs on a program similar to the DN driver, at least it's programmed with, you know, all the main functions that you want Delta to have. You know, it's kind of sucks that it doesn't have the Jet Sliger command, but I think for what you're getting, it's a pretty accurate toy. The size is good. It does all the basic functions you want Delta to have, and overall, a nice little roleplay toy. If you can find this on eBay, sometimes there'll be someone selling it for like $100. $100 is pretty well worth it, as this is a very outdated toy. It's let's see, from what I recall, it's the 4th series from the Heisei era, 2004. So it's been about 6 years out of production. Toys and Joys has these for about 140, 150. Might still be worth it then to you if you want to get it. MrArmyShop sells the belt mod by itself without the toy for, you know, roughly $100. So overall, if you want to get this whole set, you're going to be paying pretty much original price, about $100 less than a complete selection Faiz gear. But if it's your favorite character, one of your favorite characters, like it is for me, it's probably worth it. So that's the review. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, criticisms, go ahead and leave them in the comments for me. I will very much appreciate that. Any trolling or flaming of any sort will be deleted and reported as per usual. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope this was both informative and slightly entertaining. Hello, Grant. I have a mission for you. Yes, our cat Grant just turned into Sphealodon. Enjoy the review, everyone. Stay tuned.